In Lesson 4, you are going to learn more about conservation of resources. People need to work to maintain Earth's limited supply of natural resources. If people use resources wisely, they will last for years to come. The Industrial Revolution began in Europe in the 1700s. People began using machines to make things. Transportation improved very quickly. Since then, the use of machines has caused pollution of air, water, and soil. In some places, pollution has had a major effect on the environment. Some entire towns have had to be abandoned because pollution there was very dangerous to people's health. Removing pollution from such places has cost the United States billions of dollars. Because the environment may have dangerous levels of pollution, it is important to be able to measure the amount of pollution in soil, air, and water. Many technologies can be used to measure pollution. This helps people keep pollution from reaching dangerous levels. Careful monitoring can also help people find the sources of pollution. Many laws encourage people to protect natural resources. These are conservation laws. For example, in many areas, lumber companies must plant trees after they have cut some down. Also, mining companies must use available technologies to restore the land of abandoned mines. Industries must clean lands that have been polluted by their waste. An example of this was when the BP oil spill happened. These actions are often very expensive, but they make the environment a healthier place to live. Other laws have set aside areas to be used as national parks to protect many environments. Both large companies and individuals can help maintain Earth's resources by using less of them. Energy resources can be saved in many ways. We've talked about some of them. They can use furnaces and air conditioners less. We can turn off the lights that are not in use. When you use less electricity, then power plants can burn less fuel. This also reduces air pollution in turn. Some companies are saving resources by using less material when they make things. One way that companies use less material is by making the sides of plastic water bottles a little thinner and lighter. Another easy way that people can save resources is to reuse things. You can reuse paper by writing on the back side. You can buy water bottles that are made to be washed and reused. Some industries are based on reusing products. Thrift stores and antique shops are common examples. Some companies take apart old computers to reuse parts. Some companies chop up old tires to be used as playground surfaces. Reusing products can be a good business. We talked about recycling when we recycled our own newspaper. Or recycling means to treat something so it can be used again. When glass is recycled, it is ground up and melt to make new bottles and jars. Glass can also be used in place of sand or gravel to pave roads. Paper can also be recycled. First, the paper is soaked in water and chemicals. We just soaked it in water. This changes the paper into a soft, wet pulp. The pulp is then pushed through screens. The screens remove objects mixed in with the paper. Next, detergents or other processes remove ink from the paper pulp. When we recycled our paper, we did not remove the ink. That's why our paper was gray. The clean pulp is then pressed and dried to make new. Plastics can also be recycled into new products. Sometimes, the main reason for recycling is not to save a material, but to save energy. For example, there is a lot of aluminum in the earth. However, it takes less energy to recycle aluminum than it does to get it from a mine. You can help save resources by recycling. Make plans to collect paper, cans, plastics, and glass at school and at home. Find out where to take these resources. With the strategies of reducing, reusing, and recycling, we can all help improve and protect the environment. This, in turn, will improve and protect the quality of life in your community for years to come. Make sure you answer the question on your notes page carefully and fill out the chart listing the 4 things that I just talked about that can be recycled.